That look you get on your face when you've just recorded enough footage for a whole video after having tested your equipment only to find out that your audio wasn't working the entire time and now you have to go back and redo all of it. Such fun. Hey everyone, welcome in. My name's Michelle and this is Shell's Bits and Pieces, where you'll find a little bit of everything all in one place. I have been very busy working on Facebook content that my YouTube channel has kind of slid to the wayside, but I've been trying to pick it up and create new content for you guys, and today's video is no exception. I've got some fans and I want to read you some fan mail, so stick around. So some of the realities of being a content creator include equipment malfunctions, and I tested this little bugger. I tested this on a video earlier and I plugged it in, and I'm wondering if maybe this part wasn't connected all the way up in the jack hole. So I didn't get any audio, and I have great footage. Well, I had great footage, and I guess I could maybe post it, and if somebody could read lips, they could transcribe it for me. I'd be willing to pay a little bit. So there are others out there in the world of Facebook that have a fan mail based content creation style, and I really like it, so I'm gonna copy it, but I want to give them credit because I don't want them to think that I'm stealing. That would be terrible, and I'm not a thief. So Mom Rebooted, she uses this style quite often, and there's somebody else that does too. I can't remember, but just know that I am not stealing. I'm just copying because what do they say? Oh, something is the most sincere form of gratitude, flattery, or something. I don't know, but it's a cool saying. If I find it, I'll put it somewhere. But anyway, so I have fan mail, and I'd like to share with you what my fans are saying. It's all the rage, you know. So all of this started with a response to a post, on somebody else's page. It was Backwoods Thrifter's page. She had done a reel showing a disgusting, content-filled, nasty purse from a storage unit that she had gotten that she won the auction for. So I commented just a very simple comment, and I will read it to you. I said, because those of you that watch me or have been following along for any of the last few weeks, you know that I acquired 2 of the most disgusting storage units by winning them on auction, and spent a lot of money, a lot of time, a lot of man hours. So much so that I even lost weight from all the physical labor that I did. So when she was showing the contents of this purse, I was like, hey, I know exactly what you're going through, girl. So I posted on her, in the comments on that reel, that is a perfect example of the storage units I cleared out a few weeks ago. Everything we pulled out was filled just like that purse, and it smelled. So I didn't really see anything wrong with that response, since it was a response to the reel and I had a similar experience and I wanted to share it. Like others, you know, this is what we do on Facebook, we share. So this person, LaShawn, responds, why do you think people end up getting storage units? Because usually they end up running into some hard times unexpectedly, and they have to rush to get what belongings they have gathered up, try to get it somewhere to where they don't lose everything. You guys really need to stop being judgmental, because God will turn around and humble you. You? and you. Fortunately for us, we found a few things, but I don't know that we're going to make all the money back. We've made back about $150 out of a $1,400 loss, including the dumpster. We did get our cleaning fee refunded to us because I busted my butt and I got those units cleaned out within the 48-hour time frame. Mostly by myself. My son did help with the loading and getting stuff moved from the unit, but I did a lot of the work myself and I was exhausted. I'm still exhausted. However, back to the fan mail. So, LaShawn, I hope that God finds you and humbles you as well, because you don't know what the hell you're talking about. Another fan writes, "It never fails to amaze me how sensitive people are in the reseller community. Your point has nothing to do with his." I'm not sure who this his person she is talking about. I was responding to somebody else who is a female, so not sure where she's going with that. But storage units are a complicated topic, she writes. "Stop acting like you're entitled to being paid for labor you chose to do. Either way, it's just not deep enough to get this triggered or crash out over it." I don't think Ina understands that what I found in that unit was horrific. I'm glad I didn't find any dead bodies, because but if I had, it wouldn't have surprised me. Oh God, just the thought of that doesn't even sound fun. I mean, honestly, I should have had a hazmat suit when I was clearing that place out. I hope to God I don't get hepatitis from it. I didn't get poked or cut that I'm aware of, but gross. Anyway, Ina, I'm not triggered. I am only using my constitutional right to free speech to showcase the reality of what could be found, and I did find, in storage units. Being entitled to labor that I chose to do, that's entitlement? Honey, your use of entitlement and mine are different. What has entitlement got to do with it? I paid money and lost. I busted my ass. End of story. And if I can save somebody else the trouble, why wouldn't I want to share that with the world? I mean, the reality of what is in those units is what I found. Others may get lucky and find a better reality, but mine was shitty. I'm sorry, it really was. And I feel that my experience is just as valid as any other person out there that does storage unit videos. May you find wonderful things. I had hoped I would. The pictures told me a story, and once I opened the book, I realized that it was a different story. Other fans just seem to think that I'm rude with how I answer or respond to other people's comments. And honestly, the person that I had responded to told me good luck. I think that she understood, maybe we were simpatico, she understood that I have a slightly sarcastic twist to my personality, but I'm really a good person. I'm very generous and I care. I believe in fairness and honesty. So, to tell me I'm rude is kind of messed up. So I did call out that person, and I don't have a screenshot of that one today. But honestly, you know what? Keep the comments coming, because I will meet you all the way with every ounce of energy you bring my way. You will get it back. So just know that if you're going to say something sly or sideways, expect a response. So if you've gotten this far in the video, tell me if you think that I am actually the bad guy, because honestly, I think that sharing my experience will help other people decide if an online storage auction is right for them, because I lost a lot of money and I'm going to pay for it dearly for quite some time, not just with the loss in money, the ridicule I'm going to continue to get from my family because a huge financial mistake was made. But if you don't try, you really don't know. And for me, the online scene's not going to work. I'm going to have to be able to, put some senses into it, be able to smell it, see it with my eyes, not through a picture, and, get an essence for what's going on. So, yeah. But unfortunately, I don't think that they hold very many live storage unit auctions in my area. So I might have to research where they do, and I might have to do some traveling. But I'm open to it. My idea was just to source some source some inventory, which ultimately does source income, but that's down the road. And I did end up with some things that I can resell. I was able to salvage quite a bit of clothing. There were 2 units. One smelled, the other one did not. And I think most of the clothes that I salvaged were from the one that did not. I did have to do quite a bit of laundering. That was a whole thing, but I made it through. They're clean. They're worthy of something. And we did find, some miscellaneous glassware and things, and lots of jewelry. So those will be, progressively sold as time goes on, and I may have another yard sale. I did have a yard sale a couple weeks ago, and sold some of the stuff. I think I sold about $50 worth of it. All in, we're about $150 back in sales from the $1,400 nightmare that I had lost. But slowly but surely, I will give it my best shot and try to get most of it sold. So if you got something out of this video, please let me know in the comments. And if you liked it, please hit that thumbs up. Don't forget to share. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, I'd really appreciate it if you would, because I'm really trying to build this channel as well as building my Facebook following. I'm at 1,500 followers on Facebook, but on YouTube I'm only at 345. So I'd like to get that number up so we can start pushing for monetization. As I stated, I am a full-time reseller, and it's slow right now. But this is my chosen path, and this is what I'm going to be doing. So every little bit helps and will add up. I will be adding affiliate links as soon as I get some set up. But until then, a simple thumbs up, a like, a comment, a share, a subscribe would be really helpful, and I'd truly appreciate it. Until next time, my name's Michelle. This is Shell's Bits and Pieces, and I hope you guys have a blessed day.